Hi everybody, you're again on a Stalevar channel, and today we are starting our new historical journey. In May I tried to do the flight on a DC-3 and it was unsuccessful. You can check this video when I was doing this railway trip to Vaasa, and this flight was cancelled because of engine failure. But today we do that, and we will do that in a very nice way, not just like a sightseeing flight. We will do the full flight to and fro to Lappeenranta, because today there will be air show, and our historical DC-3 Douglas airplane, which was built in 1943, will fly there and back, and I will do this journey with that. So now, as you see, I am again in a business terminal of Helsinki Airport. Like a couple of years ago when I had this nice going around the city tour by this DC-3, this time we will do the full flight. And again from business terminal, let's see how it goes. So here is the business terminal, and we will fly today from here, together with about 20 fans who will fly to Lappeenranta and back with me. So here we are. This is our flying beauty, Douglas DC-3, which was built in 1942 and was actually on a Second World War service. Later it became Finnair airplane for some time in the middle of 20th century, and then became the part of Finnish museum and flying plane. So today we will fly on this beauty to Lappeenranta local air show, and then back in the evening. What a fantastic airplane. So here is a cabin. This is a crew and all the fans which are members of association.
Special convex windows allow you to look out of the fuselage. There are very comfy seats in the airplane.
So this is a Loo review from 1942. Let's see.
These engines use 100 LL avgas fuel.
There is oil leakage, but obviously because this is a piston engine, it can't be not like that. Historically, they are always somehow leaking some oil through the exhaust system.
It was the very smooth landing.
siellä on jengi. Terve.
So people on the air show are waiting for us. So it was the first flight to Lappeenranta. We came here successfully, easy, and the flight back will be about 4 o'clock. So I have time to participate in the air show. Here are a lot of people, and we'll check what's going on there. By the way, I had a time to speak with the crew members of this airplane, and they described that the problem was with the oil system of right engine. So there was a lot of dirt and metal parts in a filter, so they had to totally replace the engine and send that for repairment to US, but perhaps it will never repaired, and so maybe it will be part of museum. So there is a totally new engine now replaced, and now it has new engine. The problem is that spare parts mostly are since 1950s, and only few parts are created as a new. For example, on a Valmet Metalworks company in Finland, who can do still some parts for such kind of piston engines, and other parts like spare engines are made somewhere in 40s and 50s. So it's a problem. Each year it's more and more difficult to find spare parts and to keep it alive. And mostly all the engines and spare parts are now in US. And some spare parts which they buy, they come with some quite long life, so they are not new, with quite a lot of hours spent. So it's a problem as well.
3 hours later.
While waiting for the flight back, I had a chance to look very thoroughly around and how airplane looks like very close.
So it's time to fly back to Helsinki from Lappeenranta. It was nice and intensive day. Again, it will be about 50 minutes to fly on this wonderful DC-3.
flight back, my window glass was vibrating quite significantly, so I was not filming. And more to say, it was very calm and straight and unmattered flight, so it's only the descending and landing. Interesting. Always wondering how faces of normal passengers looks like when they see such kind of old retro planes landing and taxiing towards their place at the airport. Quite interesting and curious.
So, I'm back in Helsinki. It was fantastic opportunity to fly again on this rare retro plane twice today, to and fro to Lappeenranta and back. The flights were very easy and smooth, without any problems, comfortable, because these old airplane seats are very comfy. It's like a sofa, very soft, and you sit and enjoy the flight. I hope that you enjoyed this video and this flight and sightseeing and other things with me too, and see you in the next flights and next adventures. I hope by the end of this year I will do quite many interesting things. So thumbs up, comment and subscribe. Thank you, and see you on my channel. Bye.